Hello friends, in this video I will explain the problems based on g of x contains repeated and mixed. In the first video we have discussed the proper fractions when g of x contains linearly non-repeated. Here in this model linearly repeated. Repeated means the linear factors of the form ax plus b when it is repeated twice or thrice or four times or n times, whatever it may be. For example, f of x divided by f of x is something that is given g of f of x by in place of g of x, if I have something like 2x plus 3 whole square is there. So where 2x plus 3 is a linear and it is repeated, that means two times. So total we will get two terms, that is similarly same like linear only, a by plus b by. In the linear non-repeated we have two different, if we have two different factors we used to write a by first factor, b by second factor. Here it is repeated, so that the logic to write is first you have to write power 1, that is 2x plus 3, next 2x plus 3 whole square, like that we need to write. So for example, f of x by x minus 1 whole cube is there. X minus 1 is a factor and it is repeated three times. So we need to write a by plus b by plus c by. First one, write down x minus 1. Second one, x minus 1 whole square. X minus 1, sorry, x minus 1. X minus 1 whole cube. One more time is there, for example, fourth time. Then x minus 1 whole power 4. Like that we need to write. So let us take an example and solve the resolve that into partial fractions. Let us take resolve x square plus 5x plus 7 by x minus 3 whole cube into partial fractions. So for that, here we have x minus 3 which is 3 times repeated. That means how many terms we need to get? 3 terms. That is a by plus b by plus c by. A by first write down x minus 3. Next x minus 3 whole square. Next x minus 3 whole cube. Let us take LCM. X square plus 5x plus 7 is equal to. So this I can write it as x minus 3 whole cube will be the LCM. So x minus 3 whole square plus b into x minus 3 plus c. Denominators will be cancelled. Let us take it as equation number 1. It is equation number 2. Now, so first actually these two expressions are equal here. That means both side we can equate the coefficients. So we can go in two ways, and that is depends upon the problem. Suppose if I put substitution x is equal to 3, so because this term will go, this term will go, only directly we will get c value, that is 3 square plus 5 3s are 15 plus 7 is equal to, this is 0 0 plus c, that is 9 9 plus 15 24 24 plus 7 31. So c is equal to, directly we found, that is 31. Now we will expand equation number 2 for convenient purpose. Why we are expanding? Let us see. X square plus 5x plus 7 is equal to, now if we expand here, x minus 3 whole square, that is a minus b whole square, x square plus 9 minus 6x plus bx minus 3b plus c. So both sides we will equate the coefficients, that means equating coefficients. So we may use this equating coefficients concept, or substitute any value. So here by substituting directly I'm getting one value, that's why I have substituted x is equal to 3. Now coming to here, equating coefficients. Let us equate x square coefficients first. X square coefficient. By equating x square, left hand side the coefficient of x square is 1 is equal to right hand side a into x square. There is no other x square term, so directly a is equal to 1. Directly we found a is equal to 1. Next consider any x coefficient or constant, anything you can take. What is the x coefficient in left hand side? 5x is there, so 5 is equal to right hand side, see, a into x square, a into 9, a into minus 6x. That means minus 6x is there, so minus 6a take out, plus bx. From bx take out b, so minus 6a plus b is equal to 5. But already we know a value, so 5 is equal to minus 6 into 1 plus b. Minus 6, if it come to left hand side, 5 plus 6, 11 is equal to b. So we got a value, b value, c value. Substitute a, b, c in equation number 1. That is, the answer is left hand side x square plus 5x plus 7 divided by x minus 3 whole cube is equal to a is 1 by x minus 3 plus 11 by x minus 3 whole square plus 31 by x minus 3 whole cube. This is the cube. This is the answer. Let us take another example. Next question, that is x square minus 2x plus 6 by x minus 2 whole cube, resolving it into partial fractions. For that is equal to. So here again 3 terms. X minus 2 whole cube is there. So a by x minus 2 plus b by x minus 2 whole square plus c by x minus 2 whole cube, right? So I'm writing, I'm doing direct lemma this one, x square minus 2x plus 6 is equal to, here I will get a into x minus 2 whole square plus b into x minus 2 plus c. Again this is 1, this is 2. Now put x is equal to 2. Why I'm putting x is equal to 2? Directly I can equate them to 0. I mean I can make them these two terms as 0 and I will get c value. Put x is equal to 2. So that 2 square 4 minus 2 2s are 4 plus 6, 0 plus 0 plus c, which means what? C is equal to 6. So directly we got c is equal to 6. Then now expand equation 2. I mean right hand side, that is x square minus 2x plus 6 is equal to, here a into a square plus b square minus 2ab plus bx minus 2b plus c. Now equating coefficients again, equating coefficients on both sides. So that is, first we'll equate x square coefficient. What is x square coefficient on left hand side? 1. Right hand side, again a into x square, only x square term is 1. So that is a only. A is equal to 1. Already c is there. Next, consider x coefficient. What is x coefficient? Minus 2 is equal to right hand side. This is no a into minus 4x. That is minus 4a plus b. Fine. A is equal to 1. Substitute here. So minus 2 is equal to minus 4 plus b. B is equal to, if it comes to this side, plus 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. That's it. A, B, C in 1. Substitute A, B, C in equation number 1. That is x square minus 2x plus 6 by x minus 2 whole cube is equal to 1 by x minus 2 plus 2 by x minus 2 whole square plus c. C is 6. 6 by x minus 2 whole cube. So this is about when g of x is I mean the linear when g of x contains linear repeated fractions, I mean factors. So next let us go to the concept of mixed. That means if f of x, sorry, if g of x contains mixed, that means both repeated and non-repeated. So the third model is if f of x by g of x is again a proper fraction when g of x contains mixed linear repeated and non-repeated. So in general, if the form is f of x by ax plus b is a linear, px plus q is also linear, but whereas here ax plus b is not repeated, whereas px plus q is repeated twice, then how to express this into the form of partial fractions? So anyway, three terms all are linear. Whenever the terms are linear, that means the factors are linear, just directly write a b c only. Okay, so only one time ax plus b is repeated, so directly a by ax plus b, that's over. Next, coming to repeated, px plus q is how many times repeated? So as we have seen in the second model, that is continuous, b by px plus q plus c by px plus q whole square. For example, if suppose something f of x divided by x minus 1 into 2x plus 3 whole square is there. Okay, how here x minus 1 is linear, 2x plus 3 is also linear, but x minus 1 is repeated only once and this is repeated twice. So anyway, all are linear only. So whenever the linear terms are there, we have to write a b c, that is a by, first write down x minus 1 plus b by 2. This is repeated, so we have to start repeated with single, that is 2x plus 3. Next again 2x plus 3 whole square. I think it is okay. Next, another example, something like x square into x plus 5. Okay, x is a linear, how many times it is repeated? Two times, so write down a by x plus b by x square. This is repeated, is over. Next, one more is there, x plus 5. For that, write down 3c by x plus 5. So how many factors are there? That many terms we need to write. Whenever linear terms, all are linear terms means we should write a, b, c like that. So you may start with like this also. A by x plus 5 plus b by x plus c by x square. This also you can express. You can express like this also. You may start with x or you may start with x plus 5. So we'll see in more detail with an example. Resolve 1 by 1 minus 2x whole square into 1 minus 3x. Okay, here see 1 minus 2x is repeated, linear only because no, there is no x square terms here. Linear repeated. It is non-repeated. So mixed. For that, how to write this one? First write down a, b, c, a by, b by, c by plus a by what you need to write? First start with repeated, so that is 1 minus 2x. Second term will be 1 minus 2x whole square, and last one is c by 1 minus 3x. If suppose if it is repeated thrice, then what do you need to get? 1 by 1 minus 2x, I mean b by 1 minus 2x whole square plus c by 1 minus 2x whole cube, then d by 1 minus 3x. So three terms are there, so three partial fractions. Fine. Now start with the problem. So same, by taking LCM here, 1 minus 2x into 1 minus 2x whole square into 1 minus 3x. This is the LCM, right? So already 1 minus 2x, one term is there. So 1 minus 2x into 1 minus 3x plus b into 1 minus 2x whole square is there. So it is 1 minus 3x plus c into 1 minus 2x whole square. So here denominator cancel. So finally this becomes 1 is equal to a into 1 minus 2x into 1 minus 3x plus b into 1 minus 3x plus c into 1 minus 2x whole square. Let it be equation number 2. This is equation number 1. Now how to do? First you just think about substitution only. So whichever you can substitute, that the whole term might be 0. Like that we have to assume. Here suppose if I put x is equal to 1 by 2, x is equal to 1 by 2. Here if I substitute x as 1 by 2, 2 into 1 by 2, no, 2 cancel, 1 minus 1 0. That means x, whenever if you put x is equal to 1 by 2, left hand side there is no x, that's why write only 1. This is 0 plus b into 1 minus 3 into 1 by 2. Again this is 0. So 3 into 1 by 2 is how much? 3 by 2. 1 minus 3 by 2 is 2 minus 3, that is minus 1 by 2. That implies b is equal to minus 2. Correct? B is equal to minus 2. 1 minus 3 by 2. 2 minus 3 minus 1 by 2. Right. Next, in the same way, if you put x is equal to 1 by 3, put x is equal to 1 by 3, there is nothing logic, just substitute based on these expressions. If I put x is equal to 1 by 3, 1 is equal to right hand side a into this becomes 0, 1 minus 3x becomes 0. So this next term is also 0. Next c into 1 minus 2 into 1 by 3 is 2 by 3 whole square. That implies 1 is equal to 1 minus 2 by 3 is 3 minus 2, 1, 1 by 3. That means 1 by 9. C is equal to into C. C is equal to 9. So now we got C value also. Only one value we need to find. For that, we can equate the coefficients by expanding coefficients, or simply already we know the values, two values B and C. Only we need to find A value. For that, for easy calculation, put any value. X is 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever the value. But for convenient purpose, I'm substituting x is equal to 0. But left hand side is 1 only because there is no x. So this becomes A into 1 minus 0, 1. 1 minus 0, 1. 1 into 1, 1. Plus B into 1 plus C into 1. That means A plus B plus C is equal to 1. A plus B plus C is equal to 1. What is A value? We don't know. B value is minus 2. This is 9 is equal to 1. 9 minus 2, 7. A is equal to 1 minus 7. So A is equal to minus 6 is the answer. Now substitute A, B, C in equation number 1. Substitute A, B, C in 1. Directly we will get, I'm writing right hand side, that is the answer. A by, what is A? 6, sorry, minus 6 divided by 1 minus 2x. B is minus 2, plus already is there, plus into minus, minus 2 by 1 minus 2x whole square plus C is 9 by 1 minus 3x. This is the answer, and this is the way to resolving into partial fractions. Next question, resolve into given into partial fraction, that is 2x square plus 2x plus 1 by x cube plus x square. Now to resolving into, it is not in the direct form, like that, it's not like in the g of x is not like in the fraction, I mean factors form. So let us rewrite the denominator as, if I take x square common, now can I write as x plus 1? Now it is c x square, that means x is 2 times and other factor is x plus 1. So I can write it as a by x plus b by x square because repeated. Third one is c by x plus 1. Correct? Now left hand side the same as it is, the term will be here also same, x square into x plus 1 will be the LCM. So for that I can write a into, that means x square into x plus 1, if you take LCM Already one x is there, so if you write, you can write it as x into x plus 1, b into x plus 1 plus c into x square is equal to, left hand side it is 2x square plus 2x plus 1 by x square into x plus 1, both the terms cancel. Finally it is 2x square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to a into ax into x, that is a into x square plus x plus b into x, or else you can just leave it like this, later you can multiply ax into x plus 1 plus b into x plus 1 plus c x square. Now observe the terms. So for the x value we can substitute to make the other terms 0 in this equation. Put x is equal to -1, then it becomes 0, it becomes 0, we will directly get c value. Put x is equal to -1, so 2 into -1 whole square is 1, 2 into -1 plus 1 is equal to, this is a into 0 plus b into 0 plus c into 1, because -1 whole square is 1, 2 cancel, 1 is equal to c, that means c value is 1. Next, in the same way, you can substitute, put x is equal to 0, because a into 0, 0 into anything 0. Here c into 0 square is 0, c into 0 into anything 0. So this is 2 into 0 square plus 2 into 0 plus 1 is equal to, this becomes 0, b into 0 plus 1 plus 0. Now left hand side again 1 is equal to b. So that means what? B is also 1. So we found already a b value, c value. Now we need to find only a value. For that, equating x square coefficient on both the sides. See, observe from equation 2, left hand side x square coefficient is how much? This is 2 is equal to right hand side ax into x, that is ax square. So only we need to write the coefficient. Any other term x square here, here it is cx square. So a plus c is equal to 2. Okay. Next, go to the better x coefficient. We will see x coefficient. I think by using x square we did not get any b value, bc relation. So we will see x coefficient. Okay, what is x coefficient, ma? Left hand side it is 2, right hand side ax into 1. Here you will get x coefficient ax into 1, when multiplied ax with 1, that is a plus b. Okay, but what is b value? 1. 2 is equal to a plus 1, that implies a is also 1. If you know a value, you can substitute in this equation and you can write c value also, that is 1 plus c, that implies c is also 1. So a is 1, b is 1, c is 1. Therefore the answer is a by x, that is 1 by x plus 1 by x square plus 1 by x plus 1 is the answer. If you don't understand, please go through step by step once or twice. So it is very easy to understand. Next question, 1 by x cube into x plus a. So here also, how many terms total? X cube means 3 terms, x plus a is another term, so 4. So we need to get here 4 terms, that is a by plus b by plus c by plus d by. So a by, I will start with repeated x cube, so x square, x cube, and next one is x plus a. So directly I can write 1 is equal to, LCM will be same, so a x square into x plus a plus b x into x plus a plus c into x plus a plus dx cube. Okay, now we will let us consider it as equation number 2. This is equation number 1. So first we will write using the substitutions, we will solve some values. If I put x is equal to 0, then what will happen? Right hand side, this becomes 0, this becomes 0, this becomes 0. So c into 0 plus a, that implies c into small a is equal to 1. So c is equal to 1 by small a. C value is 1 by a. Fine. The same way, x plus a, x plus a, x plus a is there. To make them as 0, I can substitute x is equal to minus a. That implies 1 is equal to 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus d into minus a whole cube. That implies 1 is equal to minus d a cube, because minus a whole cube is minus a cube. D is equal to minus 1 by a cube. So we found C value, D value. Next, let us equate the coefficients on both sides. Now, equating coefficients on both sides. So, why we are substituting the values than equating coefficients initially means here by substituting we will get two values. More two values only we need to find. So if you know already two values, to find other two values it is easy. Okay, now x cube coefficient on both sides I will equate. Left hand side, any x cube term is there? No. So 0 is equal to, here when you will get x cube term, x square into x, you will find x cube. X cube coefficient is a. Any other x cube term will is there? No. Only here a plus d is equal to 0. That implies a is equal to minus d. But already a d value we found minus 1 by a cube. Minus of minus 1 by a cube. Therefore a is equal to 1 by a cube. No minus, that is 1 by a cube. That is fine. A over b or d over c over. Again we need to find the value of b value. For that, now x square coefficient, let us consider x square coefficient. Again left hand side it is 0, right hand side ax square into a you will get, that is a into small a plus bx square. Here you are able to find x square, so that is b. Okay, now b is equal to minus a into a. But what is a value? 1 by a cube. That is minus 1 by a cube into a. That is nothing but minus 1 by a square. So I think we found all the values of a, b, c, d. Now substitute it in equation 1. I'm writing directly right hand side. Left hand side is same, 1 by x cube into x plus a by x. What is a? 1 by a cube. So I can write 1 by a cube x. B minus 1 by a square. So minus 1 by a square x square. C is 1 by a. That is plus 1 by a x cube. Next plus d is minus 1 by a cube. That means minus 1 by a cube x into x plus a is the answer. So this is the way to find the resolve into partial fractions. So thank you for watching this video. In the next video I will explain the concept of improper fraction and different models on improper not improper, irreducible forms. When the fraction is improper only, the proper fraction and irreducible forms. We will see. Thank you.